Hi everyone, I'm here because I want to make a video about depression and creativity. And I'm learning this can be a powerful way to raise awareness and inspire other people. So basically, how do I start with making a video about depression and creativity? Well, it's important to discuss these things, and the best way I can start is by sharing my own story a little bit. I have bipolar disorder, and I have a history of depression, and I have a history of the black dog, and being really going like this depression that I have goes really deep, and it's hindered my ability to function at times. I also get the other side of depression, which is I get hypermania. I don't get full-blown mania, but I get hypermania and I get mixed episodes of depression and mania, which is really weird. My diagnosis is that I'm right in the middle of the spectrum of bipolar disorder. Bipolar disorder has a spectrum, and I sit right in the middle of bipolar 2 and bipolar 1. So basically, what inspires me? Well, what inspires me? I mean, I love soul music. That inspires me. So that's the first thing. And then just listening to other people's stories and being around people that I love and care about. These things help me to maintain a perspective, on my depression. And creatively, I can't think of anything creative at the moment. But when I am in a very creative mood, usually I'll just talk about what's around me. I wrote a song about going to the op shop, but then I kind of, like an ordinary thing like that, I added to. And, I was just writing about being a kind of ordinary person because I struggle with being an ordinary person. To me, being an ordinary person's bloody boring, to be honest. But I wrote about, this struggle to be ordinary and to pay my bills and just sometimes to live in the ordinary everyday world. I find that really tricky. I want to be sort of more than an ordinary person. But I find it hard to become sort of grounded in the ordinary and for that to be okay. So creativity can be a coping mechanism for me for depression. Like this includes making music, visual art, writing, or any other form of expression. So I do all of those things. I make music on GarageBand, and I have it mastered, and then I use a distribution platform to put it on all the listening platforms like YouTube Music and iTunes and Spotify, all those ones. And I write my songs. I usually start with random words, and then they turn into what's in my mind, what's going on in my mind. I wrote a song about surviving a friendship, changing. I have a friendship, and the woman that I've been really close the woman that I have been very close friends with has, since she got married, I don't see her anymore, and I find this really upsetting. So I wrote a video about how to cope with that situation. I put a bit of humour in my videos as well because life's not all serious and earnest. And I guess too, community support, I'll highlight the importance of finding support and community when dealing with depression. So organisations that I've used have been Beyond Blue. I've used the Black Dog Institute. I've used one thing that really got me through depression was an organisation called SANE. These are all organisations that are around in Australia. I'm sure there's the equivalents in the US and the UK and all other countries. For me, I just typed in organisations for depression, and I came up with loads. There's a hell of a lot of organisations. There's Grow, there's 12-step fellowships, and there's Good Old Family and Friends. So these are all organisations that I turn to, and I just encourage viewers to reach out, to share your own stories and to use your creativity to express your particular story, to tell your story. That's where creativity is a very powerful thing. You can tell your story, and you can say what you want using visual arts, writing, music, where it might be hard to talk about it on a day-to-day basis. But these creative avenues are great. And this is a very long video, so I will cut it short. And it's great to make it and to attempt to connect with other people. Thank you.